Welcome back to the Spector Creative channel, your continuing insight into the toy industry and how it works, aimed at the adult toy collector. Like you, like me, I'm a toy collector. I've also worked in the toy industry, so I kind of have an interesting point of view. And I've been making a lot of videos recently about how distribution and the toy production cycle relates to what we see on shelf. And whether it has to do with empty pegs or full pegs or lack of product, it's all really about the distribution cycle. And I knew from the moment I started this channel that there was going to be a group of people, especially in the comment section, who decide that of everything in life, they want to prove me wrong. And believe me, when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But when I say that there is a 2 to 3 year process from going from idea to shelf, I'm not making this up. I've worked in the toy industry for 25 years. So a commenter, ComputerBoy2K, asked about Baby Yoda specifically, and how is it that he got to the shelf earlier than, the 2 to 3 years. And believe me, if there's anything that will get hits on YouTube, it's a video about Baby Yoda. So come on, I got no problem making a video about this. All right, so politely asked question, politely given response. So Baby Yoda took about a year to get to market. And some of this has to do with the fact that no licensors were shown, or licensees were shown Baby Yoda until after he appeared on the show because Jon Favreau wanted to keep the secret. And under normal circumstances, absolutely, 3 years from brainstorm to you or I buying it on the pegs or clicking ship, now. Well, what's different? Well, for starters, Baby Yoda was what's called a breakthrough character. And what that means is it's a character that does better than expected. Like, for example, Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back. He became a character everyone loved. Or a really good modern example is Groot and Rocket. No one was betting on them from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie to do well as merchandise, and suddenly they took off, and you saw a ton of merchandise of them for movie 2. And part of what defines a breakout character is it's a character that you're not prepared for.
What are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go.
Let's go.
And Baby Yoda did that. And not only was he a character not prepared for, but he was
It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
checking off everything that a studio, a manufacturer, a retailer wants in a breakout character. Really one that appeals to a 4-quadrant audience, meaning males and females under 25 and over 25. It's very, very rare to get this type of character. It really is. And the fact that he was hit with kids and adults alike means that this is a very unique circumstance, especially when we've just come off 5 what are considered sort of toy failures with Star Wars movies, or at least not meeting expectations. So the onslaught of Baby Yoda was something that everyone was very excited about. For the first time in a long time, we had a character that the public was actually really behind. So everyone wanted to make Baby Yoda merchandise. Yes, I know his name is Grogu. I'm going to call him Baby Yoda. Just deal with it, okay? All right. So it wasn't just about making the merchandise, but it was also really about winning the race. Everyone wanted to be on time and first with a Baby Yoda product. Because, well, when you're first.
There's no silver medal for finishing second.
And if you're doing this by the book, it's going to take 3 years. And because Baby Yoda was such a breakout character that also had 4-quadrant appeal, you don't get that much. Like, you maybe get that once, twice every 30 years. Like Frozen was a good example when that came out. So we're dealing with kind of extenuating circumstances where you actually have a breakout character and he actually has appeal to all types of audience. And if that's not making the powers that be smell money, I don't know what is. And that means that everyone is going to start running to try to make this happen, and they will move heaven and earth and rearrange reality to do what needs to be done to get this figure to market. So the 3 things you need to sort of break the rules of getting things to market quickly are 1, management support to get all of the red tape out of the way and to basically clear any issues. You need a licensor who wants to see this happen, and obviously Lucasfilm Disney wanted to see Baby Yoda merchandise. And it definitely doesn't hurt to have a company willing to throw a lot of money at production and pay factories larger bonuses for getting the figure out quickly. So you might say, well, why don't you just do this with every hit? You know, when you have a hit toy, doesn't it make sense? I mean, why are they not doing this with G.I. Joe Classified or with regular Star Wars Black Series or with Masters of the Universe Origins? And the reason is it's very expensive to do this, and it takes a lot of coordination, and 99.9% of characters and IP are not worth this amount of effort. They aren't, because the money's not there. Baby Yoda was an absolute exception, and getting the first-to-market action figure was a prize worth having, because that's something you can brag about in the stock report, and something you can tell other licensors that you have the capability to do. Look what we did with Baby Yoda. We could do that with your character.
Isn't it great that we're all better people?
So there you go. That is why Baby Yoda did not take 3 years to get to market, while most toys do. And I promise, I'm not making this stuff up. All right, if you like this video, please do share it with others. It helps YouTube tell to keep sharing, and it's great to have information out there. That's kind of the whole point of the internet. Well, actually, the point of the internet is probably Bigfoot images, but that's an entirely different story altogether. Anyway, thanks for watching.